And so it was loaded onto that rickety lift, which was supported by nothing but natural rope. This is hemp rope, and this is what those lifts were dangling from. So for 12 hours a day, you've got these things going forwards and back, up and down and up and down, and carrying kit and ponies and men and coal, until eventually an entire cage worth of miners plummets to their death. Even though the rope was twisted, it still failed. But there was another option at the time. In some mines, iron chains were employed instead. Now, this is more durable, it's much tougher, but it's also unbelievably heavy. And all it takes is for one of these links to break, and this will buckle under its own weight, resulting in the same outcome, a cage worth of people tumbling down a mine shaft. Hundreds of miners lost their lives to hemp rope cables and iron chains snapping. Records suggest that rickety lifts caused around 1 in 6 deaths in mid-19th century mines. While all of this is going on, there is a guy called Wilhelm Albert. He's in Hanover in Germany, working at the Harz mines. And he's like, there's got to be a better way than this, right? Chains and ropes, surely there is something else. And I know what you're thinking. What a kind man, what a decent and honourable gentleman to care about the unnecessary deaths of the miners. Fortunately, that is not what he was thinking at all. It was just that chains were really expensive, and he actually just wanted to save some money. So he starts thinking about it, and both the rope and the chains have their own advantages. The rope is very light, it's very flexible, while the chains are very durable. So he starts playing around with little bits of iron and twisting them around as you would if you were creating a hemp rope. And he realizes that what he's creating is something that has the properties of both. By 1834, he developed his twisted iron cable. It was more robust than rope, cheaper and lighter than iron chains. And it had that all-important friction that held the strands together. He'd done it. He'd made things a lot safer for miners. And this is a modern-day lift cable. See how thin it is? But you can also see, admittedly, there's more than 3 threads, but you can see that it's made in that same twisted pattern that